Hi guys, it's Abby, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is a autumn/fall inspired makeup tutorial. I wore this look, a really similar look to this in my September favourites video, and you guys really seem to enjoy the makeup, so I thought I'd recreate that look and kind of put a little bit more of a glam twist on it, so it's more of like a full glam makeup tutorial. I am so in love with this lipstick. This is which loads of you guys commented on that video asking me what lipstick it was. It is the Kylie Cosmetics Ginger Liquid Lipstick, and I'm absolutely obsessed with this colour. It is so beautiful, and I've paired it with this really kind of beautiful, kind of winged out, kind of bronzy eyeshadow, which I'm super obsessed with, and I've also gone for kind of flawless, kind of matte skin, but then I've put on a little bit of highlighter as well. So if you wanted to see how to create this kind of glam fall inspired makeup tutorial, then please keep on watching. Okay, so to start this tutorial, I'm going to begin with the eyes. So the first thing I'm going to use to prime my eyelids, as usual, I'm going to use the MAC Soft Ochre Paint Pot. Now this is just a really nice warm toned eyeshadow base, which just helps to correct any redness on the lid. So I'm just using that from my lash line all the way up to my brow bone, and I'm only using a really small amount. This just stops your eyeshadows from creasing. So for eyeshadow today, I'm going to be working from the Kylie Cosmetics Eyeshadow Palette. Now these are the colours that you get inside. These shades are just absolutely perfect for the autumn and winter months. They are really beautiful and warm tone and bronzy. If you can't get your hands on the eyeshadow palette, or you wanted to use something different, the Morphe 350 palette has some really good alternative shades, and they have pretty much every kind of colour that's shown in this palette in the Morphe 350. So use either one of those or any eyeshadows that you have at home. So the first thing I'm going to do is use the shade Jasper, which is this kind of matte cream white shade here, and I'm going to use that to set the MAC Soft Ochre Paint Pot. I do this in all of my tutorials. It just ensures that blending your eyeshadow on over the top is going to go on really smooth, and it's going to give us a really nice blank canvas to work on top of. So I'm using a really small amount of that on my Real Techniques number 200 eyeshadow brush, and I'm just setting the Soft Ochre Paint Pot. The next thing I'm going to do is apply a shade in my crease. So the shade I'm going to use today is the shade Citron from the eyeshadow palette, and I'm going to use this on my MAC, what brush is this? 224 blending brush. And I'm going to take a really small amount of this, and I'm going to use this in the upper part of my crease, and I'm going to use this as my transition shade. So when I go in with the browns, it's going to really kind of go on a really nice gradient, and this is similar to what I did in my makeup that I wore in my September favourites video. And I'm blending that in windscreen wiper motions and also little circular movements as well. Now I'm going to go in with the exact same MAC brush here, and I'm going to use the shade, colour are you? Tiger Eye, which is this kind of matte warm tone brown. It's a little bit deeper, and I'm going to use that in the lower part of my crease. Okay, so I'm now going to go in and deepen up my crease. Today I'm going to use the shade Bronzite from this palette. You can use any kind of matte brown dark colour. I'm going to use a really small amount of this on my Zoeva 227 Luxe Soft Definer brush. I'm literally going in, tapping it in literally twice, and then tapping off the excess. I'm going with quite a light hand, and I'm just using that to deepen up the crease and also the outer corner of the eye. So I'm almost dragging it down almost onto the lid in almost like a little V shape here. Okay, so for our lid shade today, I'm going to go in with the shade Goldstone from the eyeshadow palette, which is this colour right here. And I'm going to use this on my finger actually, just to get the full pigmentation. This is a really nice, I'd say almost like a satin shimmer shade. I'm going to use this on my finger, and I'm going to pack this kind of all over the mobile lid area. I'm now going to go in with my blending brush again, and I'm just going to diffuse the edges of where the outer corner shade meets the lid colour, just to make sure that it's really nice and blended. Okay, so I'm happy with that, so I'm now going to take off the tape. So I just take the corner of the tape and I just peel it off like so. The first thing I'm going to do is prime my skin, just to make sure the makeup goes on really lovely and smooth. The product I'm going to use today is the Becca Backlight Priming Filter. This is probably my all-time favourite primer for illuminizing the skin. I absolutely love this primer. It's literally like putting like crushed pearls onto the skin. It looks so beautiful. So I'm going to use probably like 1.5 pumps. I really like this primer for when I want more of like an illuminized base, or I'm using more of a mattified foundation, because I find that this just really hydrates the skin and gives a really nice kind of glow underneath your foundation. I'm such an idiot. I forgot to damp my beauty blender. Literally, life struggles when you sit down to do all your makeup and then you forgot to damp your beauty blender and you have to get your ass up and go and dampen it. Right, I'll be back in a minute. Okay, so I'm back and I've dampened my beauty blender. For foundation today, I'm going to go in with a brand new one for me. I ordered this from Debenhams the other day. This is the Urban Decay All Nighter Waterproof Longwear Liquid Foundation. It says it's full coverage, a matte finish, and it's oil free. Now that just literally sounds perfect for me. I've only used this once before, so this is my second time using this. So I'm going to use 1.5 pumps on the back of my hand and go in and blend this in. See how full coverage that is? Yes, full coverage. The times I have used it and applying it right now, I really do like it. So I really like the look of that foundation. It's made my skin look super airbrushed and flawless. So I'm now going to go in with some concealer and corrector. So I do have really dark circles underneath my eyes at the moment. So I'm going to use the Becca Under Eye Brightening Corrector. This is just a really nice kind of salmon pink toned under eye corrector. This is just going to help knock back any darkness underneath the eyes. I'm then going to go in and conceal. I'm going to use this on a little synthetic brush like this. This is the Real Techniques Deluxe Crease Brush. So I'm going to use a little bit of that. You don't need a lot of this product, it's super creamy too. Kind of directly underneath my eyes. And I'm now going to go in and conceal my dark circles further and any redness on my skin using this new product, which is brand new for me as well. This is the new Kat Von D Lock-It Concealer Cream. I've used this about 3 times since I've purchased it, and so far I really do like it. So I'm going to use it underneath my eyes and a little bit on my nose where I get some redness. And I'm going to blend that in with my beauty blender. Now this is the biggest shock of the century. I'm not going to go in and set my under eyes with my Laura Mercier Loose Translucent Powder. I'm actually going to go in and set it with the RCMA No Colour Powder. I recently purchased this powder because I thought I've heard some really good reviews online from Jaclyn Hill, Kathleen Lights. Loads of people have used this powder and say that they love it. And I just get a bit stuck in a rut with my Laura Mercier one. Like, nothing compares to it. So I thought people have been giving this a good review. So I thought I'm gonna get myself one, see how I got on with it. I think it was about £10, which is insane because my Laura Mercier one's like near to 30. I hate the packaging on this because it's so messy, and look, as you can see, it comes out through these little holes here, and you can't like get enough on your beauty blender. So I find myself kind of like either having to tip it out onto something or kind of opening this up and just trying to dip my beauty blender in this. But yeah, I just wish they'd improve the packaging on it. But the powder itself, I really do like. And I'm now just going to go in and pack this on. So now what I'm going to go in and do is take a powder brush, and I'm just going to set my whole face using this powder, just a really light dusting all over. So for bronzer today, I want to go in with quite a warm tone bronzer. So for today's bronzer, I'm going to go in with this one here from Stila. I mentioned this in one of my recent favourites videos, my September favourites. So I'm going to use this on my Benefit Hoola brush. This is just the most perfect bronzer. I really do love it. And I'm going to use this kind of underneath my cheekbones. Okay, I'm now going to go in and contour a little bit more, like underneath my cheekbones here. And I'm going to use my favourite contour powder, which is the one from Benefit. This is the Benefit Hoola Bronzer. And I'm going to go from kind of the top of my ear and aim for the corner of my mouth. And I'm just going to go in with a really little bit of this and kind of slowly contour out my cheekbones. This is a brand new set from Benefit, and it's part of their Christmas collection. This is the Benefit Blushin' Babe kind of Christmas blush set. And inside here, how beautiful is this? You get a little mini What's Up, a They're Real push-up liner, a They're Real mascara. You get the Sugar Bomb blush, the Rockateur, the Coralista, you get the Dandelion and the Hoola bronzer. And some of these are full sizes as well. This is such a good set and it was only $29.50. But today I'm going to go in with a new one that I haven't actually tried from Benefit. This is the Sugar Bomb blush. It's this colour here. And this is actually a full size blusher in this palette. And I'm going to kind of mix together those four colours. I've been applying my blusher kind of in this part here, kind of up a little bit further. And I really, really like the way that this looks. The highlighter I'm going to be using today is this brand new palette from Sleek. And no, this isn't the Solstice palette that I love. This is the brand new Cleopatra Kiss highlighting palette. Look how gorgeous this is. I actually prefer these shades to the Solstice one. They are more kind of golden, bronzy, warm toned. Today I'm going to go in with this shade here. Oh, yes. So now I'm going to go in and fill in my eyebrows. The first product I'm going to use today is the Benefit Gimme Brow. This is a little brow fibre gel that just clings to the natural hairs that you've got there already and just adds a little bit more colour and a little bit more fullness to the hairs. So I'm just going to run this through. And to fill in and define my brows today, I'm going to go in with this product here. This is the Benefit Ka-Brow and I use mine in the shade number 4. As you can see, I've just defined my brows using the Benefit Ka-Brow. I'm now going to go in and set my brows using the Benefit Ready Set Brow. This is my all-time favourite brow setting gel. It's just a clear gel that sets all the product and the hairs in place, and it's 24-hour wear and completely waterproof as well. If you're looking for a new brow gel, I'd highly recommend this one. Okay, so moving back onto the eyes, the first thing I'm going to do is take this shade here, which is the shade Tiger Eye. And I'm going to take a small amount of that and use this underneath my lower lash line. Now I do want this look to be quite smoky on my lower lash line, so I'm just taking it and buffing it down quite low. I'm now going to use the shade Bronzite, which is this darker matte brown, and I'm going to use a really small amount of that again on my MAC shading brush, and I'm going to use that kind of more tightly packed into the lash line, and this is just going to add a little bit more definition and kind of deepen it up. Okay, so I've just smoked out the lower lash line. I'm now going to go in and use my Maybelline Master Precise liquid liner in the matte black shade, and I'm going to use this to create a winged liner. So I'm just going to go do that off camera and then I will be back. Okay, as you can see, I've just done a winged liner there and that's really just brought the look together. So before I apply some false lashes, the first thing I'm going to do is use the Benefit They're Real mascara, which is a really nice volumizing thickening mascara, and I'm just going to use this on my top and my bottom lashes. And I always put mascara on before I put my false lashes on, just because it gives... As you can see, I've just applied some lashes. I've used the Ardell Wispy lashes. These ones are really nice because they're really nice, full and fluttery, and I've also applied some mascara to my lower lashes. I'm now going to go in and highlight my inner corner, and I'm going to use this shade here, which is this shade Quartz from the Kylie Shadow palette, and I'm using that on a little kind of pencil brush, and I'm just popping that on the inner corners of my eyes. For this look, I do want to add a little bit of liner to my waterline in my lower lash line. So I'm going to use the Kyliner from Kylie Cosmetics. This is the birthday edition one in the shade Dark Bronze. And I'm actually just going to use the pencil. Okay, so for lips today, I'm going to go in with a new product again for me. This is the Kylie Cosmetics Matte Liquid Lipstick and Liner in the shade Ginger. Now, this is the most beautiful kind of taupey, warm terracotta nude. Still quite dark though, and I absolutely love it. Colour is just gorgeous, and especially for the autumn and fall, I can tell I'm definitely going to be wearing this all the time. It's going to be my go-to lip shade. So the first thing I'm going to do is take the Ginger Lip Liner. These are really lovely and soft and creamy, so I'm just going to use this to line my lips. Okay, so I'm just going to wait for this liquid lipstick to dry, and in the meantime I'm going to go in and set all of my makeup using the MAC Fix Plus. Okay you guys, so that is this autumn glam makeup look complete. I am absolutely in love with this makeup. It's probably one of my favourite tutorials that I've done on here on my channel. I love the way that the kind of bronzy warm tone eyes pair with this beautiful kind of terracotta nude lip. And I hope you guys enjoyed watching my first autumn slash fall makeup look here on my channel. If you wanted to see more of these kind of warm autumn looks from me, then make sure you give this video a big thumbs up so I know you guys enjoyed it. And make sure you subscribe to my channel before you leave to make sure you don't miss out on any of my future makeup tutorials. Here on my channel we have hit 5,000 subscribers, so thank you guys so much if you have already subscribed to my channel. It literally means the world to me. 5,000 people watching me is just insane, and it literally means everything to me, so thank you guys so much again for subscribing. Thank you guys so much for watching this fall slash autumn inspired makeup tutorial, and I'll see you next Friday at 8 PM in my next one. Bye guys!